All right, guys, you're welcome back here. Welcome back to, Beamer and Son Garage. All my subscribers and friends and even my enemies, my brother and sister and his stepkid, Gilbert Clinton. Welcome back, everybody. The police departments, the FBI, local police, your state patrol, your sheriff. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we're through with that. we finished up on our last automobile episode with the Buick Roadmaster center link replacement. And so we got it done. We moved all the cars out the driveway and we took it for a test drive, and it steered pretty good. We're pretty happy with it. There is a chance that the toe might be off. That means that the toe in, toe out could be off a little bit. You can see that wheel's got a slight turn to the out, which would be towed out. And this one is towed, and that one's straight. So there's a little toe out to it, and I think it's supposed to have a little toe out. So it may need a line. I talked to my great friend Scott Wilson of Bethel Tire, which is also known as Wilson's Auto Truck. And Scott said he could set the tow and go, what they call it, just tow and go, for $25. And that's a pretty good deal. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to run this over to Scott and have him do a tow and go on it. But before we do that, we have a coolant leak. And it's full, but I saw antifreeze leaking out of this heater hose that I just replaced, or actually patched. Right there, I put a, what do they call that? It's basically, it's a way to flush out the system. It's a bypass in a heater hose right here because it had a hole in it. So I cut it and patched it, but it's leaking not there. It's leaking where that end here goes all the way up into the firewall, into the heater core. And it's leaking out of there. So what I think I'm going to do is, actually, it's this end here. Yeah, I think it's that end over here. Is that in there? Yeah, it's this end over here. No, it's that in there. Yeah, it's this end here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen these clamps up. I'm going to go get some powdered radiator stop leak. They used to sell it with like aluminum powder, and I think anymore it looks like a pepper. So I'm going to pop that loose. I'm going to drain the water out of the two heater hoses. Then I'm going to put this powder mixture into the heater hoses, hook it back up, throw some stop leak in the radiator, fire it up and see if that will go into the heater core, and plug either the heater core itself that's leaking or it's actually, this goes from, the hose goes from rubber to plastic, it looks like. And then here it went to metal. So it's got a couple different connections. So I'm going to try to put some, basically some stop leak in there, the powder stop leak, and see if I can't plug that up. Once I get that fixed, then we'll send it over to Wilson's for a tow and go, and we're done. So it did pretty good. Steered pretty decent. It was pretty straight. The wheel was off just just cocked off just a little bit. So, it was aligned using the old center link, and it was, naturally it was worn out then when we had it aligned. We put new tie rods in and outer on it when we bought it. Had it aligned, and then later on we found the steering link was, the center steering link was just worn out. It's got 50,000 miles on it now. So yeah, it was way overdue for a steering link. So we installed it, yesterday, finished it up, greased it, and it does still pretty good. It's better than it did, because before, when you drove it, it was real sloppy, so as you're driving it, it's kind of seesaw the wheel back and forth like that, with the slop it had in it. And it doesn't do that anymore. It's real tight, but I think I'm going to send it for the $25 tow and go at Mr. Wilson, just for the heck of it, because I did put new tires on this thing. I just bought those tires for this, Tiger Paws, and there's a snow tire without the studs in it, brand new. I just put new tires all the way around on this thing. That's a Uniroyal Tiger Paw. My brother liked that. Boy, my brother would love to see that tire there. It's got a cool tiger print right there of a pole. And brand new tires all the way around. And they're all mixed match. There's a Wrangler, Goodyear Wrangler, but it's new. Then here's another brand of tire back here. So it's, you know, 4 tires. They were all mixed, but this that's a Pep. Well, no, that's a Walmart tire. But that tire is brand new, and all the tires are over there brand new, and this one here is brand new too. So, but they're all different brands, same size tires, but they're all different brands. So, and I don't care, you know, as long as I got good, you know, good rubber, you know, good tires on there for my son. I bought them. I got like $200 in them, and that's a heck of a bargain. I got them off eBay. So for what I got in them tires, I saved $400. They wanted $400 at the tire store, and I'm not going to spend $400 on this car. Well, I spent $200, but I'm not going. You know, I'll go 2, you know, but I'm not going 4. You know, not for this car. I won't do it. And I spent $500 on new tires for my truck, and I'm still smarting about that. I should have never spent $500. I should have bought 4 tires and got them cheap, and then put them on myself. So there you go. So it turned out pretty good. We just wanted to come on here and let everybody know, you know, the hang the part yourself was a win. So, you know, buy the part yourself. Get it from our friends at AutoZone. A pretty good deal. You know, if you were in the military, you get a 10% discount. If you know somebody there, you can get a discount. So you get 10%. We didn't get 10% last night when we were there for the Stump the Chump video. But, you know, not going to get it every time. And the manager gives it to us, but she has to be there to give it to you. The other workers, unless they got some kind of upper management authorities, they're not allowed to do it. So I do get my 10%. I just didn't get it last night, and I don't care about that. That's okay. You know, it's only a couple bucks. But we made 2 purchases, like we were trying to teach everybody, and those 2 purchases netted me 2 points. And I had 3 already. So the 2 points gave me the 5 because I had 3. So 3 and then 2 makes 5. So now I got a $20. I get $20 worth of free parts. So we're going to go up there. We're going to buy some of that powder stop leak. We're going to buy probably some bars, radiator leak. We're going to dump all that in the Roadmaster, try to plug that leak up it's got in the heater core. And so, you know, hopefully it'll fix that. And then if it does, then we'll take it up to Mr. Wilson and get him to do a little, you know, tow and go. And we're done. So hopefully that'll fix it. If not, then I'm looking at probably, you know, pulling the dash and ripping the heater core out and changing the heater core and hoses and lines. Nightmare. But I'll do it if I have to. And you'll see it on an episode of Beamer and Son Garage if it has to be on that. And that's it. So check out our friends Jamie Phillips, Access Auto Parts. We love you, Jamie. There's some other guys, but they're not giving us shout outs. So I told them, if you don't give me a shout out, I don't give you one. So that's it. Beamer and Son Garage, Access Auto Parts forever. And the rest, well, I guess never. See you next one, guys. Bye-bye.